Welcome to another episode of I'm No Expert. We have UFC 249 coming up. It's giving me some inspiration to make some more videos, and there's a lot to talk about. This is a stat card. They're selling it as the most stat card ever. I don't know about that, but it is a good card, and I'm gonna stick with the three main fights in my opinion. No disrespect to the other fighters, they're all good. But we've got a heavyweight clash, hard hitters, high knockout percentage for both men. 13-3 for Ngannou, 10-0 for Rozenstruik, who has a 90% KO or TKO win percentage with only one win by decision. And then you've got Ngannou, who's he knocks people's heads off almost. But to me, this is obviously they're fighting for position for heavyweight championship contention. We've got to set a date for Stipe versus Cormier Part 3, but I'm sure the winner of this fight is going to have a very good shot at getting that title fight, the winner of Stipe versus Cormier for the third fight. The point I'm making is Ngannou versus Rozenstruik is a position match for the title. Rozenstruik, he's got a vicious power. You've seen what he did to Crowder. Crowder lunged in. He got him a 9-second knockout. Crowder came in. He popped him with the jab, knocked him on his ass with the jab, and then finished a 1, 2, 3 when he was on the ground. Crowder didn't even know what happened. 9-second fight, 9-second first round knockout. Rozenstruik has vicious power. We've seen what it did to Arlovsky. It's like almost like he wasn't even winding up. It didn't even seem like that vicious of a strike, looking at it being delivered. But then when you see the impact, people are just crumbling. This is obviously a heavy hitter, a hard hitter. Ngannou has a reach advantage with his legs and with his arms, but it's a few inches, and I don't think he's going to use it to that precision level. He swings wide and looping shots a lot of the times. Ngannou does. It's hard to pick a winner in this fight. Rozenstruik had 4 fights in the UFC in 2019. Ngannou's last 4 fights since his title loss, his title try versus Stipe, that decision loss, he had that horrible fight against Derek Lewis. It was like the most boring fight you've ever seen. Nobody knew what was going on, but they had to pick a winner, and Lewis got the decision. And after that, he KO'd Curtis Blades first round. That was someone he had already previously victimized, so he re-victimized Blades. And then he got that weird win over Velasquez. Yeah, he landed the punch, and the punch is what made Velasquez's knee buckle. But I think he already had some kind of pre-existing sort of loss of integrity of the structure of his knee prior to that. I remember seeing a video of Kane and Sweats warming up, hitting focus mitts prior to the Ngannou fight, and his knee kind of like wavers, kind of buckles a bit, and you see him back off and say, no, and wave off the session. And then, surely enough, when he was fighting Ngannou clipped him with that short upper, and his knee, and then he fell back onto his knee, which further aggravated the stress on it, the way he awkwardly fell back onto it and got socked while he was preparing it. So he jacked his knee up. So Ngannou got that versus Velasquez, who was Cain Velasquez. He was like one of the scariest heavyweight champions when he's healthy. I thought he should have got a rematch versus Verdun, but that didn't happen, and he's got injury problems, back problems. They're always injured, unfortunately. But Ngannou defeated him after he defeated Blades for the second time, and then Ngannou destroyed Velasquez. The only time he looked like awkward was right out the gate when he got kicked in the leg and it almost took him out. He almost went all the way down, but he got up and they started trading blow for blow and power shots, and Dos Santos tried to go power shots with him, and Ngannou clipped him and had him turning around, and once he turned his back, he just rocked him and dropped him, and that was it. Rozenstruik, 4 fights in 2019, all of them knockouts. Beating Arlovsky. Arlovsky's a little long in that fanged mouthpiece now, but still was a champion and was always put up competitive fights even later on in his career in recent years versus very competitive opponents. So Arlovsky is definitely no slouch. A gatekeeper at this point, yes, but not an easy fight by any means. Rozenstruik took him out relatively easy, and then he fought Overeem most recently, and that fight ended in a KO, and one of the nastiest cut lips you've ever seen. His lips, his whole face is like busted open, and that was more of a fatigue. Overeem was doing well in that fight, and Rozenstruik wasn't able really to seemingly hurt him until that final round. He kind of was like wore him down. He wore Overeem down, and he eventually caught him with those nasty blows that just took him out of the fight. It had to be stopped. His face was going to bust open at the seams. We didn't want to see that. We didn't want to see his face bust open at the seams. It was pretty bad. So, common opponent between Ngannou and Rozenstruik being Overeem. Overeem was lucky to still have a head if it wasn't for that massive neck that he has, because Ngannou like almost sent him into space with that uppercut. But either way, this is an exciting heavyweight fight. The winner is putting themselves in prime position for a title fight. And shit, I'm gonna go with Rozenstruik on this one. I think he's got a little advantage for Rozenstruik. Rozenstruik has his takedown defense advantage, just slightly percentage-wise. I just think Rozenstruik is a little bit more fluid. Maybe has better leg strike techniques than Ngannou. Both men are formidable and powerful strikers, and this could end very quickly. Or we could see something where it's more strategic and both men are scared to engage, and we get another like Lewis Ngannou type of situation. But I don't think they're going to let that happen, because it already happened, and there's probably some sort of like, we don't do these fights. This is UFC. You please the crowd. You make Dana White happy if you want to get another marquee fight, another paper fight. So I think Rozenstruik is somehow going to just outslick him. I don't know if he's going to knock him out, because Stipe couldn't even knock him out. But I'm going to take Rozenstruik for the win. I don't know how. It's going to be an exciting fight. I don't care if I'm wrong. Whoever wins will be the better man. I'm no expert. You tell me what you think. Who's going to win and why? And we'll find out in a matter of a couple of days. You and I.